Meghan's Got Talent. Prince Harry's wife-to-be shows off her star quality as she sings and dances at her school graduation in front of proud parents aged just 11. She was an 11-year-old girl at the time and a world away from the stardom in which she now lives. But Meghan Markle showed off her star potential and stole the show at her primary school graduation in Los Angeles, as these newly unearthed videos reveal. The clips show the future royal presenting the Meghan and Nikki Awards with her best friend Nanaki Pretty at the Hollywood Little Red House School in June 1993. Then aged 11, Prince Harry's fiancée, whom he will marry at Windsor Castle on May 19, is seen on stage at the ceremony wearing a striped t-shirt and denim shorts. The two best friends honor their favorite teachers with plaques and receive their graduation diplomas from school principal Miss Debbie. In the video footage, Meghan beams on stage and poses for photos in her white academic hat alongside another three classmates. Wearing funky sunglasses, she then introduces a performance to Roll Over Beethoven where she and her classmates dance to the Chuck Berry classic. They then sing a song about their teacher Mr. Terrell, aka Mr. T. At the end of the event, the four students in the class can be seen cutting a cake, led by Meghan. Ms. Pretty is now 37, and a jewelry designer for a corporate brand in Los Angeles. She said, "To say Meghan was comfortable on stage is an understatement. That was her platform. She shined, and if she knew she was on stage and the camera was on her, she was definitely at peak performance. She was a great performer. She took tap dancing outside of school for 3 or 4 years." Ms. Pretty continued, "I think the academics and the curriculum of that school and the way we interacted with the teachers was very much casual, but it still had its academic standard. It also allowed flexibility for a lot of people who worked in the entertainment industry to be able to take their kids there. A lot of the kids had parents in music and entertainment. There's always be an actor here and there come pick up their child. So that interaction was very normal there. I don't think our teachers would be surprised at where Meghan is now." It was very apparent from young age, given also her immediate exposure to Tom going to work on TV set. Meghan was going on auditions and would take a test here and there doing headshots. It was very much known within the school that she wanted to be actress and she exuded that type of persona. People could tell she had a thirst for fame. I hate to say we were the cool popular girls, but we were very much in everyone's face as far as being able to participate in things. If ever there was help needed in preschool or kindergarten, we would be first ones to go volunteer, and people were very much aware of us as a duo. Talking about the Meghan and Nikki Awards, Ms. Pretty added, "Looking back, I think the Meghan and Nikki Awards were probably Meghan's idea. Even for our school yearbooks, her dad Tom would always take out a page in the yearbook and give kudos to the teachers at the end of the year. I'm sure it was Meghan and Tom's idea to find an entertaining and endearing way to properly honor the teachers. But it was always done in a cheeky way where Meghan would leave her thumbprint on it. Our school was very liberal, so our principal had allowed us to use that platform, and it really was a very sweet moment to honor our teachers." Another video shows Meghan exuding stage confidence as she dances to Run DMC, narrates a Christmas play and performs to Broadway musicals at the school. The clip gives a glimpse into Meghan's early years as a budding actress as she steals the show and ensures all eyes are on her during festive events at her school. It first shows 10-year-old Meghan narrate a Dr. Seuss performance at a Christmas show in 1991. Wearing a baggy white jumper, she dances to Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC, before narrating a performance of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Meghan can also be seen performing at her school's Broadway Comes to Hollywood summer show in June 1992. She wears a long flowing gray dress and whirls in front of an audience of teachers and parents, including her mother Doria Ragland and father Thomas Markle Sr. Together with her classmates, she dances to Grease Lightning and other popular musical songs. On Meghan dancing to Run DMC, Ms. Pretty said, "Meghan's performance and taking on that role was really more for comic relief. She was good at being the chameleon and would take on whatever role she had to play." And speaking about her as a narrator, she added, "Meghan is very articulate and would always make a point to correct you. Sometimes it feels bossy when it's of a repetitive nature, but I think she just wanted everything to be very proper and was always making people accountable and keeping people in line. I'd say she was a perfectionist." And speaking about Meghan's personality at school, Ms. Pretty said, "I would say Meghan was always a leader in group. She was vocal and very much a ringleader. She was always very into hostessing and this kind of domestic goddess, and always trying to set up something elaborate in a presentable way. She definitely had that mother hen characteristic, always gathering all her little ducklings together. She'd also participate in going to some of the younger classes to help out, especially after school and between waiting for the parents to come. Meghan as a child would come across incredibly charming and articulate, and she definitely had a nature about her that demanded your attention. The school definitely provided that platform for her to just be a student without the spectacle of what the entertainment industry actually is. So it's a kind of innocence that the little red schoolhouse has by keeping you contained within that bubble to grow. Ms. Pretty also spoke about Meghan's home life, telling how sharing it between her mother and father was something of a secret that few people knew about. She said, having to share the home between her mom and her dad was always something that I knew existed but nobody else at school did. That was never something that she would reveal or make a point to broadcast that. She was living with Doria and still having to share custody and have her dad come pick her up, and whatever type of dynamic exists between divorced parents. It's an intimate thing to share and to be vulnerable at that age. I think her character and her bravado was very much that kind of mask, for lack of a better word. It was her armor. I think that was her way of just being able to kind of outshine what was really an insecurity for her.